university environment, the majority of students are between 18 and 29 years old. This stage is difficult because you have to achieve stable careers, lasting relationships, and autonomy. You face the social pressure of the concept of success. These, added to academic obligations, are factors that cause stress. In addition, there are obstacles to receiving mental health care, for example, lack of resource and skepticism about the effectiveness of traditional psychological treatment. For this reason, alternative therapies are needed that are not marked by these limitations. Creative and expressive arts therapies have shown effectiveness and favorable results in different studies. Now, let's look at some of those benefits.
Benefits of dancing. There are spaces that give you moments of pleasure and in which we can experiment both. It is very important to make sure indeed how to take care of ourselves, how to take care of mental health and our body. Stress is a normal response to a situation that is perceived to be to attending as a different response of the body. Dancing helps you to open space moment of pleasure, stimulating, reducing the levels of demanding situations overloaded and without control overrated. Dancing is also an activity that giving all that is activities in the brain allows you to put the focus and divert attention for a moment from uncertainty, stress and tension.
A person is supposed to make a figure in mode, as he is excited and looks more calm when doing the activity. Improves mental activity and provides self-esteem. We will engage in manual work. There is an extra personal motivation as we improve the technique or are difficult to. The project we become aware of our ability to perform and overcome. This creates a sense of satisfaction and self-esteem. We assume that we are able to manage a situation and resolve it. When this feeling and internalized self-esteem and individual confidence increase. Cracks work like a response to work. When performing cracks, there is a feeling very similar to that of meditation. Our mind and energy are concentrated in the work we are developing. The problems we had in mind are forgotten during the creative process, and a mental flow occurs in which problems and concerns are deposited to make way for creativity.
Painting reduces stress and anxiety as this is great distraction from the problems that we may experience in your daily lives. While we color, we can clear our minds and focus only on the activity we are doing. Using our creativity to work with drawing and colors will relieve stress, making us feel calmer and more serene. Psychology suggests that it helps with organization and problem-solving skills since the areas of the brain in charge of this task are the same as when we are painting a picture. The brain works on concentration and the hands-on aspects of muscle control, helping us maintain important skills that are often lost over the years.
Capturing the sense of a moment, learning to prioritize, learning to see from different angles, highlighting the beauty of the world or relying on a speech, all these are wonders that photography teaches us, which allows us the possibility of growing both creatively and personally. Therapeutic photography covers all activities based on photography, which can be guided by oneself or as part of a group project, but there are no formal therapies taking place and there is no therapist involved. Not to be confused with phototherapy, since this is a psychological therapy through photography under the supervision of therapists. The main objective is to generate a positive change in people's, couples, families, or even encompasses the social area, where it seeks to improve well-being, reduce social exclusion, and create positive change in a community. The advantage of photography is that it's a flexible tool that crosses cultural and linguistic barriers and can be adapted to the abilities of each person. It provides an accessible way to portray realities, share diverse perspectives, and expand knowledge of social and global problems. Therapeutic photography promotes self-knowledge, well-being, the improvement of family and social relationships in general, activates positive social change, reduces social exclusion, strengthens community, improves the capacity for visual analysis, and many other things in situations that can be handled without the help of a therapist. It doesn't require previous experience with cameras since the techniques it proposes have to do with emotional communication.
Music allows you to relive through a physical process by which vibrations from different sources are adjusted until the same rhythm is achieved. Our heart rate can, through music, achieve normal value 16 to 18 beats per minute and relaxation response that lowers blood pressure. We have the ability to use some vibration to achieve slower heart rate, lower blood pressure, concentration improvement, decreased muscle tension, better management of stress, depression, and anxiety, better pain management. It's interesting how listening to a song, a melody, or a simple rhythm can bring to mind a specific memory, because happiness, nostalgia, tranquility, peace are some other emotion. People are born with the ability to differentiate notes and musical songs. Fast-paced music can raise your heart rate, breathing rate, and blood pressure, while slow-paced music tends to have the opposite effect. There are studies that have shown that when people listen to music they like, their brain releases chemical called dopamine, which is a neurotransmitter that is especially important for the body's motor function and has positive effects on our body. It makes you feel good.